Good afternoon. I'm Donovan Smith, and this is my Module 4 initial post. I enjoyed a lot of the readings, but a few of the smaller readings really caught my eye. For example, the article that talks about transgender on campus by Brett Beeman. He stated that while some institutions have begun to change policies, most colleges have yet to consider to take steps to create trans-inclusive campus, to create a trans-inclusive campus. And I noticed that fact because I feel that UNCW does a great job of fostering different things for the transgender community. With the LGBTQIA office, I know they do a lot of different things to help promote that relationship. Also, within our offices, I know that the LGBTQIA office, they send us brochures that we can use on the road to help promote transgender, homosexuality, the whole everything. So I believe that that's a fact that UNCW is at the forefront of by helping foster a college community, a college campus that really welcomes people of these different identities. And I think that's something that UNCW does a great job on. Another few things that caught my eye was the reading by Dr. Strayhorn about African American gay men and the college decision making aspect. And what caught my eye, and it was a great fact to really learn, was that 75% of Caucasians enter into college right after high school. And that number for African Americans is between 35 to 50%. And just really noticing that that's really big. And the reason that I say this is because coming through high school, I really could see that. And whether that was a lot of other students that, or African American students at my school, they were dropping out, and they really had other things on their mind. And I'm gonna tie this back into something also. Um, Another fact that caught my eye was he mentioned that several factors may explain why black men are solely underrepresented in higher education. And he stated that black men are often described using disparaging terms such as dangerous, endangered, at risk, uneducable, threatening, and lazy, which generally reinforces negativity and negative stereotypes that some of our peers and the faculty they accept. So with that, that's something that I can notice around my campus as well. For example, you might have an African American man that's built different things like that, but he may not be treated equally, or he might get the a funny look or different things like that. And it also says that this problem is exacerbated by the fact that some black men internalize such beliefs, which in turn become self fulfilling, self defeating, and self threatening. And this whole concept, I wanted to tie back into this 35 to 50% of African Americans entering college after high school. During my high school years, around my junior, senior year, we had a counselor who was big on telling she was big on telling students, African Americans specifically, that they weren't going to make it to college, or they were going to drop out and they weren't going to be successful. And coming from a professional staff at that young age, that was detrimental to a lot of students. And I realized that whenever she stated these things, a lot of students, it really fell within their thinking systems, and they were like, well, I'm not going to be anything. And honestly, now that I look back at it, I took it as a different way. I took it as motivation, but not everyone is internalized with that strength to keep pushing on. And I feel that that's something that can be changed, and for that number to become, let's say, 50 to 65, 50 to 70% of African Americans entering into college right after high school, it has to start somewhere. And I believe that throughout your middle school, high school years, if you're treated equally and if we're really put on these same playing fields, that I believe a lot of other students, African Americans specifically, may take that extra step and enter into college once that they see that that's a good thing, and once they get there, they won't be treated differently. So I think that that's a great thing that I learned about this module as well. Thank you.